Hey, Josh Zaring, Zaring Studios. Today I'm going to show you how to soften skin using an inverted high-pass filter. And this is a really nice way of softening skin and reducing the visibility of pores and rough skin, anything that's like kind of undesirable. And the best thing about it is you can adjust it so it's not as extreme, so it doesn't look like just flat out blurry skin. So check this out. So today I'm just going to show you a real quick and easy method of smoothing someone's skin out. First on this one I'm going to use a spot healing brush to just get rid of a few blemishes. Just going to start my retouch with this. You want a nice clean base, so you want to get, before you touch any of the other skin to try and smooth it or tone it, you want to get rid of the blemishes first and start with a good image. Like right there is a vein popping out, and I know because I took this photo that he was sweating and it was pretty hot out, so that's why the vein's sticking out there. Just get rid of a few little minor distractions here. And then we're going to start. So first thing you want to do is make a copy of your background layer. Just turn that background off. Go to Filter, Other, High Pass, and drop that down between 3 and 5 pixels. And you want to invert that, because that would normally sharpen. What you're doing now is you're actually smoothing. And you definitely want it a separate layer because you don't want this at full 100%. Otherwise, it's not going to look like a real person. It's going to look like they're made out of plastic. Now create a layer mask on this layer, on this top layer. So now that you have your layer mask, go up to, you can try overlay. You just want to see how it's smoothing the skin. So you go to overlay, soft light, that's not so much. Pin light, not so much. Linear light usually does some weird things to the highlights. And I'm going to go with overlay. It's pretty subtle. You can blur it a little more if you want. And then you just invert your layer mask, Control or Option I, and paint with your white brush over any area you want to smooth the skin out. And this will also soften highlights that are hitting the face. And you can see that's not real extreme. It's smoothing out just enough to where you still see the texture of someone's face and the pores, but it's not completely blurring the skin. And you can go more extreme than this, depending on what your goal in the end result is. That's pretty much it. That's a simple way of doing it. I hope you enjoyed this simple retouching video. Softening skin is a really important step in retouching a photo, obviously. You remove your blemishes and then you soften the skin and get any stray hairs out of the way. But softening skin, a lot of people don't realize when they're doing it, they think it looks better and better and better. But blurring the skin is always just blurring the skin. And if you don't have any texture and it kind of just looks like glass or porcelain, sometimes that works depending on the model and the makeup that's going down. But a lot of times that just looks fake and a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people don't even like it on their own face. So the best way to do this is to turn it off and on again and move that slider, the opacity slider, up and down, and then go to another image and come back to it. Make sure it actually looks good before you flatten it and finalize everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please tell your friends and subscribe. Keep creating and keep it awesome. Join me on patreon.com to take part in special rewards like priority question and answer, Lightroom and Photoshop presets and actions, BTS videos and photos, previews for upcoming content, and even suggest ideas for tutorials. And also you have the option of being credited for your support of Zaring Studios, which is really cool. Check it out at patreon.com/Zaring.